So it's been a couple weeks. Let me show you my progress on my Tyranids. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. As always, my name is Jay, and in this video I just want to show you an update on my Tyranid Painting Challenge, Operation Endless Swarm. It's been about 2.5 weeks since I started. I started in the first week of February, and I've been working hard on my Tyranids. Now, I had to assemble them all, right? When I did my first video, I hadn't even assembled them. I've assembled them, and I've made some good painting progress. I've been dedicating an hour or two every night. I've been batch painting, which I'm probably going to stop soon. I've gotten to a point where I might just start finishing up each unit, each squad independently. But I'm going to show you my progress, and I'm definitely on par to finishing within the next little while. My goal is to do this army a lot quicker than my Dark Angels, and you're going to see the progress on that today as well, I hope. I took like 5 months for my Dark Angels, not happening again. No, I'm getting these guys done quickly, getting them on the tabletop and getting into the games. So let's check out my army. So here is my 81 Tyranid models for Operation Endless Swarm. As you can see, I've actually made some significant progress. You know, I'm well on my way. We're about 2/3 into the month, and I actually think I'm about 2/3 done. So maybe I'll be able to finish them up by the end of the month, or if not, just after the end of the month. I'm at the point now where I could probably pick up a squad and finish them every night. We'll see. So let's get started here. So I've already, I assembled them all. I airbrushed them, painted all the white body, the blue carapace. By far the most time was spent on the ticking patterns on the carapaces, but I'm going to show you in some great detail the status of each group. And and I also painted the red, the scything talons, and the horns on these guys. So they're really coming along. As you can see, Tyranids are kind of easy because you can paint one scheme pretty much on all the models, and it just goes from one model to the next one to the next one to the next one. And I'll show you the status today. But as you can see, I'm pretty far along. Like, I could theoretically put these guys in a tournament in like another color, and they're 3-color minimum for sure. But they're at a variety of stages. So right now, I've done the teeth, the tongues. I'm actually I've started painting the feet and the let me grab a random guy. So here's a random guy. So this is the basic status of where I'm at, where I've done the talons. I'm painting the feet and the little claws. The little claws and the feet, I like to paint them black first, and then I do a quick gradient of reds and a lit orange maybe at the bottom. I'll grab one that's finished. Here's one that's finished here. So as you can see, this guy is done. Like this Hormigaunt is good to go to a tournament. Like, he would be good. His talons are done, his claws are done, tongues painted, eyes painted. He's done. I just got to base him, and I've started basing a couple patterns. I'm going to use a combination of brown and snow. Maybe I'll do a quick video on it. Cool. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. This is a finished Hormigaunt basically, and I just got to base him. And I've done that with 5 Hormigaunts so far, and I have to do that for the rest of the guys. Gene Stealers. Here's a Gene Stealer. So this is the current status of my Gene Stealers. Once again, I'm just painting the claws and all the claws, and then I just got to do the basing. After that, he's done. My next step right now, if I do the claws and the talons and stuff, that pretty much completes the Hormigaunts, the Gene Stealers, and I just got to do the basing for them. My Screamer Killer is almost done as well, so that's pretty cool. And then this is the status of my Neurogaunts. All I have left for these guys is, once again, the claws, the feet, and then I'm going to paint a dark blue, maybe like I forget what it's called, the old Cantor blue, not Cantor blue, I forget what it's called, the dark blue for the top part, and then do the basing. But as you can see, I'm far along in my painting challenge. It's the point where, after this next step that I'm working on, just the claws and the teeth, I'm going to be pretty much done. Then I can kind of focus on each squad independently, get them done. Here's a Ripper Swarm. After this next step, they'll be done. So as I said, I'm debating right now, I might just start tonight breaking up squad by squad and getting them done and off the tabletop, and that way I can just keep focusing. I've been batch painting the entire time so far, and so it's been fun, but it's just, you know, it takes a toll. So for the termagants, again, I need to paint the feet and talons black, and then the reds and orange on them, and then the gun. So it's just the gun left on them. They're independent detail, but they're well on their way. Again, I've only been working on these guys for just over 2 weeks. I had to assemble them, which took me a couple days. So I have 20 termagants as well. And they're looking pretty cool. As I said, I could take these guys to return hypothetically and play them today. They're 3-color minimum. Here's a Barb Gaunt. Cool. I'm going to paint the gun the same dark blue that I paint the tops of the Neurogaunts. They're coming along. I'm really enjoying them. I love the Tyranid models. I love painting Tyranids. It's a fun army to paint. I love the blues and the whites and just how it comes alive. For these guys, I used a combination of old shades and new shades, and I can really tell the difference between the old shades and the new shades. Oh my goodness. I should do a video on that. Here's the current status of one of my Von Ryan's Leapers. Cool. Once again, not much left. Just the claws, the talons, the feet, and then the basing. I'm going to paint these areas, maybe a shade of red, and do a quick highlight as well. But yeah, a little bit of independent, you know, colors for each one. I got started on this guy, and then I realized I'm going to do a quick video on it. So I'm going to film a video on how I do the wings. It is a little shiny, but I want to paint just a quick and easy tutorial on wings. My Tyrant, what is it called? With wings. Tyranids Prime with wings. He's coming along. He's almost done, as I said. Like, the wings and the teeth. And like, again, I could sit down with any one of these squads and pretty much finish them in a night if I wanted to. The squads of 20 are a little harder, but that's okay. Here's my Neuro Tyrant. He's going to be a lot of basing. It's weird because I don't really know what to do with the pipes. I'm probably going to use a true metal. I've never used true metals on my Tyranids. It's always been a non-metallic army. So this guy's going to take a little bit because I have to paint the brains. Same steps. But again, not too far off. I'm going to have a good time painting these guys. I'm going to focus on them one at a time. After this, I said, here's my Screamer Killer. Love him. He's almost done. Once I paint up the... once I paint up the claws and feet, I'm pretty sure he's just done. I just got to base him. Paint that little base part. I did a little dry brushing. Of course, I used an airbrush for the scything talons in these guys, but I love them. Love this model. Love the point drop that happened recently. Can't wait to get him on the tabletop. Screaming and killing everything and having a great time. Right? Love it. Love the model. I'm so happy that they made him good. Which I figured they would because they're, you know, selling him independently now. Here's my walking Tyranid, my High Tyrant. Got to paint his gun. Do a quick gradient of colors on this part as well. And the same thing, feet, talons, his lash whip. Just details. But again, I've only been painting for 2.5 weeks. If you compare this to my Dark Angels, these Tyranids are really coming along. I'm on track to definitely finish well before, Adepticon. And then I got to work on a couple Hive Tyrants and maybe a Carnifex. Here's my Psychophage. Bit of work needing to be done on him. The smoke, the belly, maybe the mouth. Maybe I'll make a quick tutorial on that too. But it's cool. As I said, they're coming along well. I'm gonna have fun just over the next couple weeks painting up each squad, and that's it. Oh, of course, and of course I have to talk about him. How could I forget my Norm Emissary? Love the model. Loved building him. He's pretty big and chunky. Not a lot of details left either. Again, claws, feet, the little brain parts, these little tentacles at the back and the tail, and then the base, which again, I'm going to do some combination of true metallics and non-metallics. I just haven't decided yet. It feels so weird having metallics on my bases for my Tyranids. I've never had any metallics on Tyranid bases before. So, but he's coming along. I love the model. definitely a cool model, and I've been enjoying it. I assembled them and love painting them. So that's it. There is 81 Tyranid models that over the last probably 2 weeks I've gotten pretty far. I have obviously some ways to go, and as I said, I'm right now debating. I might just start tackling squad by squad and finishing them up, getting them off the tabletop, just to free up some room. And that way, the batch painting's been fun. I've been batch painting up to now, but I just feel that maybe just stopping the batch paint and just focusing on squad by squad could be a good way to get these guys done quickly as well, and just keep myself, I'm not going insane, I'm having a great time actually, just making it go smoother and having fun. But that is it. 81 Tyranid models are on their way. I'm hoping to have these guys done in the next couple weeks, and then just work on a couple Tyranid models before Adepticon. But this should really definitely catch me up on my painting challenge, my model a day painting challenge, because as you can see, I've definitely been painting on average more than a model a day. And that is it. I love it. What do you think? How is your painting project coming along? I hope well. Leave comments in the comment section down below. And that's it. That's my updated video on my Tyranid painting challenge, my Operation Endless Swarm. As you can see, they're coming along. I've been working really hard on them. As you can see, I made some progress. By the end of this week, I should have the Hormagaunts done, the Gene Stealers done, the Rippers done, and even maybe, if I push myself really hard, the Termagants done. And that would be like 55 of the models. My 81 would be done by the end of this week. And then just keep going, right? I just got to really just keep pushing myself an hour or two every night. Don't stop. Have a great time. Get these guys done and on the tabletop. But how are your painting projects coming along? Please leave comments in the comment section down below what you think about my progress. How's your painting challenge coming along? Are you having a great time too? And as always, please like this video, comment in the comment section down below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Stay tuned as I keep painting these Tyranids and get them done until my next painting challenge. There should only be maybe 1 or 2 more updates, because I'm going to be, as you see, I'm making good progress. Let's keep going. So, until next time, this is Jay saying happy painting your painting challenge.